This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team now set to boot this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. A shotgun run call. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught quickly. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. An RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Shabira. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and it allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
1st and goal, will try to run it in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, that is a dream start for the offense. But what an opening possession.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense. It works out.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's terrific. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. first down pass attempts. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense at disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And he'll drop back here on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense takes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it second and medium. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Texas. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Harris. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Or snap to the back. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back grabs it on the screen. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Second down here. And he drops back in the gun. The grab down the middle. It's Griffin. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to chuck it again. Short throw complete to the tight end. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. To draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 1, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Moves out of the pocket. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Kentucky. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. This time a completion. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Caught by the receiver. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He dumps it off to the tight end. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route, the catch made, and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a short completion with a big tight end. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw here. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And they'll set up with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Catch made on the left side. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Texas. That's how you finish a play.
Body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense once again driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Harris. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. He'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Comes the Kentucky offense back out there. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Quarterback operating an empty set. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Would never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Griffin. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. A new set of downs after that completion.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Across midfield. At the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Kentucky 7, Texas 5.
Bringing it out. It's Griffin. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Caught over the middle. It's Griffin. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result. Some positive yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Direct snap to the back. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
The receiver makes the catch. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. This quarterback on fire today. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the point after is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Well, now that we're in this second half, Chris, you're limited on how many possessions you can get back into this game, and I think they needed to get something to get them going. Now you steal back some momentum. Let's see what they can do with this.
And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Wants to throw it. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off target and incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw again. Snags the quick throw. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
1st and goal, handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Kentucky! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Number 83.
This receiver is putting on a show today.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So here we go, 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? And they're trying to punch it in here. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
And that is just a great job by this defense on 3rd down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now it's a big decision. 4th down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Wildcats! They finish off the scoring drive.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, and the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
And sack sets up 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Braves. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. And this Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught, completion. And he goes down after a solid gain, and that's enough for a 1st down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Extra point try coming now. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Kentucky 21. Texas.
Returner decides to field it. Returner tackle right there. That's when we'll start the drive. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw yet again. Caught in the flat by the running back. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Bringing pressure. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter. On 4th down play, they step up yet again. Now you get the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Send the back in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks left and finds his target there. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Leaning on the run game here.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
The Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offense. See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Kentucky 21. Texas.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Kentucky offense will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Remember, last time they were 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
And even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Griffin. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. The senior calls his own number, picks up the 1st down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs.
29 Philly.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Now the try for 2. Looking for a man. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you give positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Working clock with the ground game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Hey, camper, break.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Texas. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kentucky, Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Griffin. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
Kentucky offense will take over. 5 and 10.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that last sack should be the final nail in this offense's coffin. At this point, the game is a blowout. There's only a few minutes left, and you really need to start considering if it's worth risking the health of your players to try to just get a pity score late.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Throws to the tight end. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up fourth down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give your...
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Looking to pass here on second down. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here they come on fourth and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on third down. This won't be easy. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. The pocket breaking down. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
And the back now goes in motion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short. It's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is